I've never really thought of myself as someone talented enough to be the center of attention. I've never thought of myself as a singer or a songwriter, and if I'm honest, part of me still doesn't even believe it now. But eventually the fear of staying the same felt worse than the fear of trying. So I drew a line in the sand, and I made a promise to spend the rest of my life taking more risks, doing more of what makes me happy, and giving back in the only way that I really know how. And that's through music. I've got 1 month to put together this EP of songs that I've been working on. I finally managed to create a bit of a short list for songs that I want to put together and that tell a little bit of a story. And I've also been given a bit of an opportunity to be able to work after hours at the studio that I help out. I think I've slowly outgrown this space because it can only get me so far. And with this chance to actually have a space to create my ideas, to capture them, I'm going to try spend every night, it's going to be late nights, but I'm going to try spend every night putting together different parts of these songs. And I know throughout this process, there's probably going to be so many times where I go, this is absolutely shit, and this is going to be terrible, and these songs are bad and I can do better. But I don't care anymore. I'm just ready to take on this new chapter. And it all starts with this EP. My bedroom has taught me is that you don't need a lot to be able to bring your songs to life, and you don't need a lot to be able to be creative. Don't let recording in a certain place hold you back. Start in a bedroom, start with what you've got. What a studio really is for is it becomes a space where you can work with other people and there's other artists that you can come in and collaborate with. I've seen the magic of being able to be in a place that is creative and you can share ideas with other people. I think the only benefit that a studio has offered me so far is the fact that the ideas that I have, I can capture them in a way that sounds more professional and has a certain quality and sound to it. But if you're someone that has music and you're wanting to make music, if you're able just to learn how to use a simple software and how to get a simple recording into your computer, you can go a long way. And I'm not trying to say the quality will be what you will hear on Spotify and YouTube and all that, but you're able to create a demo that you could feasibly post and share, and you could even take to someone and make it a lot quicker than you probably think you could, having to start from ground zero and thinking that you need a studio to be able to start from the beginning. The focus right now for this week is going to be tracking all the instruments. It's going to be tracking all the parts that I've already demoed out at home and being able to re-record them and seeing if I even like them. I'm pleasantly surprised that sometimes you think you need certain things to get the sound that you want, but oftentimes you don't realize it, but what you actually originally had was always going to sound way better. It's only through exploring both sides that I really understand and appreciate what I'm able to do with as little as I have, and just how far you can get. And I think not enough people understand that or have the opportunity to see that and experience that. So I hope what I say can give you some kind of reassurance, but I know at the end of the day, it's the song that matters the most, not all the other elements that come around it. And that's what music is all about, right?
Where is this going?
Yeah, and then jam it back in there. Just throw it in there. Yeah, just toss it in, it's okay. Isn't it? Now I'm not holding anything, see? It's lost. Yeah.
Merci beaucoup tout le monde. We're very good, Tiffany.
I've almost gotten to the point where I'm sick of just waiting around and holding on to these songs. I kind of want to just let them go, and I kind of want to just grow from that. And I think there's a certain level of maturity that can only come from exposing yourself, no matter how you feel about those songs. And I want to capture this process. I'm going to do the best that I can to really show the behind the scenes. It's quite a lonely process because it's only me doing it. So I don't know how much of that you guys will be able to understand, but I think in the spirit of trying to create a story around these songs and create a story around who I am, I want to try to show as much of that. And lately these days have been flying by, and I just feel as though I'm letting time run through my hands without really making the most of the time that I have. And now's the time to really make a splash. And so this is going to be my EP, Back Against the Wall.